Alright, today we're going to do some BCA calculations with grams. We know we need to be able to convert between differing amounts of chemicals in a reaction. Well, our reaction here is it's a combustion reaction of aluminum plus chlorine makes aluminum chloride. And it's all balanced here, 2 aluminum, 2 aluminum, 6 chlorine, 6 chlorines. So we're good here. It says we have 50 grams of aluminum reacted with excess chlorine. All right, so 50 grams of aluminum with excess chlorine, and it produces, we know we have no products to start with. And it says it makes aluminum chloride. It says 215 grams of aluminum chloride are produced. So our actual amount produced here is 215 grams. Good. All right. Well, it says 50 grams of aluminum. It's a, well, here, let's see here. Aluminum looks like this. So here we have 2 aluminums, 2 aluminum particles. When we get over here, we'll draw the chlorines as purple. 3 chlorine molecules. That's good. And we have 2 aluminum chlorides. So it's an aluminum with 3 chlorines to it. Okay. Sometimes pictures help us. So I have 50 grams of aluminum. We're going to assume that I'm going to use all 50 grams up and be left with nothing at the end. The excess, it doesn't really matter. Excess just means we have plenty, but it's a 2 to 3. So every 2 of these, we're going to end up with 3 of those. So we start with 2 of these, 1, 2, and we end up with 6. So between 2 and 6, this appears to be 3 times as much, so we're going to use up 150 grams of chlorine, but it doesn't matter because it's excess. Excess minus 150 is still excess. But so we're not really worried about the chlorine. Here, to go from aluminum to aluminum chloride, it's 2 to 2. Here it looks like I have 2 particles, and over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I start with 2 particles, and I end up with 8 particles. So that's a 2 to 8 relationship. So it's the same as, 2 to 8 is the same as 1 to 4. So it looks like I end up with, whatever I start with here, I end up with 4 times as much over here. So 50 grams, I should be producing 200 grams of aluminum. This is 200 grams here. And then the percent yield, well, I know percent says I actually produced 215. I theoretically produced 200. So how I do this is I should have produced 215 grams. I'm sorry, I should have produced 200 grams, and I actually produced 215 grams times 100 to make it a percent. So I get my calculator out here, and it's 200 divided by 215 times 100 is 93%.